what to you is like the most important thing you would say?
Oh, are we just asking me questions?
An aspect of maintaining a successful long-term relationship.
I don't know if I would be the right person to ask.
Maybe not actually.
Oh, I
We
hate it.
ask
Oh,
Destin.
for the Bills jersey.
Why don't we ask Destin?
No, I think Destin came on the podcast to talk about sports. I don't think he wants
All
to
right,
talk
we'll
about
talk about his
relationship.
personal life, his successful personal life.
I don't. What do you mean? What part of it successful?
Your long-term relationship, aren't you? You know, you're with your girlfriend now. Aren't you guys staying together and everything's going good in life?
Yeah, that is happening.
And stuff, right?
Yeah, school still.
Exactly. Success.
Still.
All right.
I don't know if you can say successful until you get there.
What is there though?
Wait. What is success?
Yeah, what is success?
Is it defined by money or status or what is success to you? But how about I want to ask you because I feel like it's subjective. What is success to you in your life?
Successful to me, it's important, like in my life, to be healthy and happy, and you wanna do something that gives back to society and improves the world, in a more positive way. Because I think the older I get, the more I start to see that, like, I think I'm at an age actually now where I see like maybe high school kids, and I remember a time when I was that, and I can see like I want things to be better for the people coming up.
So you see success
Even now.
You want to leave like a lasting impact.
Yes,
on
yeah.
society.
I think that's successful to me, and I don't think it has to be a Bill Gates-esque type of big thing. I think everyone has their own role that they fulfill. And when you know your role and you can fulfill your role, that's where you can do the most good, I think.
So you're taking more like a for the people approach in success.
Yeah, I mean, to me, I mean, having a bag is like not that it's not successful, but it's not necessarily successful if you have a bag, you know. That's not necessarily
money doesn't buy happiness.
Yeah,
but money can help it. I think
it does help it. You
I would just say success is achieving whatever you want to or wanted to.
So do you think, like, if your success was like, let's pick a very abstract example, if what you wanted to achieve was you just wanted to sell the most amount of cocaine ever, is that successful?
If you do it, then you're successful.
Let's
would you call that person successful though?
Well, you're taking it more of as are we looking at it as what other people think of you or what you think of yourself?
There you go.
If you think about yourself, anyone can be successful.
That's one thing too. Let's do a sports analogy since this is a sports podcast. I like the championships to kind of like MVP legacy. So would you want a career like James Harden? 0 championships, but MVP, multiple All-Star scoring champ, or would you want
Rajon Rondo?
You don't talk NBA.
Oh, I'm not talking NBA.
Or would you want a career? Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Robert Horry. No accolades, but he has won, I think, 7 championships.
Bulls and Lakers.
What are you picking?
Well, I mean, you could also look at it as who's going to be remembered more.
Who do you think?
I mean,
because honestly, Robert Horry is kind of still. People always like we're talking about him, and we never saw him play. That's his legacy. So
yeah, because it's easy to just look up championships, but I mean, I guess like highlights wise, when the little kids grow up watching, they're gonna see more Harden than Big Shot Bob.
And I guess you can look at the money aspect too. I would take Harden's career because the money. Like that's why I would take.
Here's what I'll say though: is it a positive way that we'll look back on him? Because you can be looked back on, but it may not be positively. So would you rather be Big Shot Bob, or would you rather be Harden, who may be
Well,
remembered,
just
but not for the best thing.
replace Harden with Chris Paul then.
Even
I feel like Chris Paul has the same, not the same, but
no MVP.
I would say like it's different in every circumstance because James Harden has really done nothing wrong. He just went to like strip clubs and shit like that.
No,
that's
yeah, but like
changed teams.
with the media these days, that's the reason
How
you
he
get
is.
like the media with the strip clubs and the whatever weight gain that wasn't really there.
But like that's not something that like he has too much money to care about that. Like I'm talking about like Karl Malone, like that type of shit. Like remembering,
that's being remembered in a bad way for sure.
That's what I'm saying. I don't care about James Harden. Like
no, but it's how he's quit his way. It's very
I don't mean, but when you make like
out of contract,
when you make like 300, 400 mil, I really don't think that matters.
I think it does. I think how you conduct yourself is important, and I think how you do things does matter
to a certain point.
But he quit his way out of contracts. Like it was selfishly like, I'm just gonna pout and
basically. Well, no, honestly, like it's so easy to look from the outside in and judge like selfishness, I guess. Like thinking like, oh, why don't all the players take pay cuts if they can win more that way? But then when you're actually the player in that position, you gotta think about so much more than like if you start having kids, you gotta think about those kids. If you start
that's true.
Well, start a whole family, you gotta think about that.
I think also
especially in the NFL, like especially with the running back thing.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, we kind of look at it as like
I don't think that's
like
selfish.
What the fuck, like just play for my team. Like
I don't think that's
stop being a little bitch. Like, but that's millions of dollars and that's their livelihood on the line, and it's not ours. So it's hard to look at it that way when you're a fan of the team and all you want is the success of the team and you don't really give a fuck about the success of the player individually.
I think one thing that does help is your success on the field will definitely help your success off of it.
That's true.
But I do agree to a point of like, I'm gonna hold out for $30 million. $30 million. Most people won't ever touch that in their lifetime. Yeah. Like you're gonna hold out for $30 million. I don't care what other people are saying. Like I'm gonna sign that contract at the end of the day. That's life. That's unbelievable.
Dude, especially with like say like Jonathan Taylor, like
I'm holding it.
Or if he doesn't say he didn't hold out, played this season and had like a career-ending injury.
Yeah, that's your
money after that.
Yeah, because like this is probably the thing that he's best at. So he goes from this and having a chance at millions and millions of dollars, and then he goes to working a regular job because he doesn't have the personality to work in media or football or whatever. Anyway, let's talk about NFL today. Did you get to watch a lot of the games, Destin?
I had the red zone going.
You had the red zone going?
Yeah.
I didn't watch a lot of the games. I know you didn't either. What I wanted to touch on the Browns versus Bengals. Did you get to see
so since I was on red zone, they were showing too much of that game.
Dude. That was the most surprising, I think, game that I saw like on a box score. I'm like, Joe Burrow has under 100 yards and they lose 24-3 against the Browns.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I didn't know what to expect from the Browns. I know they have a good defense. They have Deshaun Watson. He was a top 5 quarterback at once. But I don't know. What are your thoughts on that and how that game finished?
I'm not gonna speak too much specifically on it. I did not pay any attention to that game. My only thoughts I have is that Andre did play for I think one play on offense. That's all I got about that. I'm shocked. I mean, I thought the Bengals would be better. I didn't buy into the Browns, and I think this is a game where we look back and it will definitely come into play in late, like around Christmas time when we're trying to see who is a playoff team and who is not.
But should we overreact to this game?
Not at all. I mean, same thing happened last year with the Bengals. They started out with like a terrible record. Yeah, it's like Super Bowl hangover. then they went right
That's
back.
true. That's true. They did do this last year, maybe. And Burrow was hurt for a lot of the training camp, so maybe that could be a little bit of rust.
But yeah, I don't know what happened in that game. I wasn't watching.
Steelers Niners. Let's move on to that game. Spence, these are your two teams.
I think these are not my team. I've denounced them since 2015.
I mean, they should be now.
I'm a Steelers fan through and through.
I think the 49ers, I saw a couple plays and stuff. They look like the most well-rounded team, at least today. And their roster is stacked. Brock Purdy. I mean, Shanahan has Brock Purdy looking like a top 10 quarterback. I don't know. I think Brock Purdy could not lead them to a championship, but I think he could win a championship with the 49ers. Well, how do you feel about the Niners and the Steelers game, Des?
Well, it was Niners defense the whole time, first half at least. That's where I watched the most. But that defense is crazy.
And it's on every level. It's Bosa, Warner, Hufanga.
Yeah.
Oh, and they're like, their weakness is their DBs, right? Do they still have Ward? I don't know if they still have him.
No.
But
yeah, it is from the start, Pittsburgh couldn't do anything from the start, and then they couldn't recover from that.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was O-line issues. I don't know if it was Pickett issues.
I watched a lot of this game. Sadly, I have a lot to say. Honestly, I think the 49ers are very good when they're healthy. I do think injuries are going to plague them down the road. I think they will eventually falter. And I don't think they'll be in the NFC Championship game this year. But if they could show up in the playoffs with a complete team like they did now, I mean, they could be in the Super Bowl. I think the thing for me is I think Purdy is an above average quarterback. He's a fringe top 10 guy, but they run the ball so well. It helps them so much. And CM's he's explosive. He hits holes. He's physical. And you watch that offensive line run this outside zone scheme, and they got big bodies in space, and they're creating holes. And I mean, it's hard to stop. It's hard to stop. I think Shanahan does a great job of using his offensive guys in a way that is to their strengths. He gets them out in space. And I think Purdy has a lot of help because he has such a great receiving core. Ayuk played well. Samuel played well. Kittle played well. I mean, you can look really good when you have a cast like them. The 49ers might have the best O-line, D-line in the NFL, and that's going to take you far, like championship far. And we're going to see how the season plays out. But I think they do this with, they start off strong. Injuries kind of hurt them somewhat. And you kind of got to see how it plays out in January. But they did look good. I think Steelers-wise, I tried to buy into the hype. I was trying to be optimistic. Kenny Pickett's absolute garbage.
I don't think that.
He's absolute garbage.
I think you're overreacting.
A new quarterback.
No.
He wasn't good last year, this preseason, scoring on all his drives, BS. I don't want to hear it. We have Super Bowl expectations in Pittsburgh.
No, you don't. You don't.
Franchise.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I'd say calm down.
It
is week one.
It's an expectation to win.
No.
And there's no way Kenny Pickett's good enough to get us an AFC North championship.
No fan of the Steelers thinks you're going to go to the championship this year.
We need someone that can do that for us. Kenny Pickett's not going to be able to do that.
Well, the thing is, like,
that guy.
The problem, that's one of the problems, though, with, I feel like, NFL and the fans is there's no patience. Yeah, because dudes like Mahomes.
Second year, right?
You have a top 5 defense. You have good guys.
Yeah, but I mean, like, he's the start of his second year at quarterback, like the hardest position in the game. Like,
not corner.
You
and
can't
going
expect,
against a top 5 defense.
yeah, and he's going against and you just can't expect Mahomes things right off the bat that Mahomes is crazy.
Good enough to our standards, to what the Steelers need. He's not good enough.
Who are you gonna find then?
We're not the Browns. We need to trade up in this draft. There's going to be some good QBs in this.
For who? You're gonna draft Drake May, and then you're gonna be thinking the same thing after he has a bad rookie season.
I don't know. Drake May. We might draft Quinn. I don't know. It might be a little bit different for us out there. There's a lot of top QB talent. This is the deepest QB has ever been. Ever.
Name them.
The QB talent's amazing.
Name them.
College, Bo Nix, Penix Jr., Caleb Williams, Shedeur Sanders.
Oh my God.
Hell, I'm going to throw this guy in there. Jayden DeLaura, Quinn Ewers.
Jayden DeLaura just had 3
JJ
picks.
McCarthy.
Stop. Okay.
I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Deepest. Maybe
talent. Cam Rising. Let's
No.
throw him out there, fellas.
No.
Throw him out there. QB's deep.
There's college.
You could name any good college. Any list of good college QBs any year. There's a lot of good ones. Doesn't mean they're going to be good in NFL.
The QB plays at a new level.
Well, yeah,
they're athletes. They're slaying it. They're smart. They make reads. They're coming out NFL ready.
Kenny Pickett was the same thing in college, but that guy was nasty in college.
Yeah. Kenny Pickett, garbage. He's not it.
If Kenny Pickett was playing in college this year, you'd have included him second.
As long as we have Kenny Pickett, we are not contenders. We might not be AFC North contenders.
AFC North is tough. I think NFC is a 3-team race. I don't see anyone other than Philly, Dallas, or the Niners coming out of the NFC.
True.
I mean, it's so top heavy.
True.
Do you see anyone else?
I mean, it could have been the Seahawks. My friend Hunter Osoda has been telling me this whole time that
throw his name out
for the Seahawks, but
they just lost to one of the
sorriest
rosters in the league
today. So
Aaron Donald is back though. So
Rams have the sorriest roster maybe in the league.
Aaron Donald's pretty nice with that.
Hey, Puka Nacua.
I would like to see.
Hey, Puka Nacua, shout out.
I would like to see.
He put in some work today.
Go to the Rams though.
So. Having 10 catches in your first game in the NFL is
15 targets. That's the record, I think.
Dude, is he the new Cooper Kupp? Shit.
Until Cooper Kupp comes back.
I know, and then
does this show that Cooper Kupp is a system wide receiver?
Probably.
I drafted him in fantasy. I'm pissed right now. He's in the IR. He's gonna miss another.
You'd be pissed if you drafted Travis Kelce. That's what I would be pissed about.
He's coming back.
He should be.
Okay. Let's talk about. I guess we can. I'm just gonna say this: Tua Tagovailoa was the best quarterback in the NFL.
Is he the best quarterback in the AFC East? Is that the conversation?
We'll see how Josh Allen is tomorrow. But
we need to see.
Just to lose so far.
What is your expectations for tomorrow? Do you expect to win? It's at New York. Expectations are high for the Jets. What's your score prediction? Let's ask you that.
Oh, 24-21 Bills. But that's also biased. I'm not going to say they're going to lose, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Jets come out looking good because I like their roster a lot.
Yeah. Do you have championship hopes for the Bills this year?
Every year Josh Allen plays, I'm going to have championship hopes because he's the guy who can lead.
Is he the third best QB now?
Behind
Joe and Pat? Or where do you have him ranked?
I think
two.
Two?
I say two.
Over Hurts and Joe, who have been to a Super Bowl?
Yeah. I still say two.
That's a good point.
But Joe Burrow and Jalen Hurts do have great arguments, but you're asking a Bills fan right here. I'm not gonna say Josh Allen.
I think it's fair to say
I would put him over Mahomes, but
it's fair to say that those three are in tier 2 for quarterbacks. I think Mahomes is tier 1, and then those three will be in tier 2, and then it's Herbert, Lawrence, all those other guys. But I think tier 1 and tier 2 is pretty clear cut with those 4. I don't know. Maybe you can throw like a Herbert or Lawrence in there, maybe, but I don't.
It's tough because there's QBs that I think are like talent wise better than Joe Burrow, but Joe Burrow just finds a way. Like
he's surgical,
and he has great weapons, including Andre Iosivas to throw to.
Yes, he does.
Yes, yeah, I do think we shouldn't overreact to Burrow. I don't think he played a preseason snap, and this is his first game. He probably didn't get a lot of snaps in training camp. Let's not overreact. I think he'll by game 3 or 4, he'll be the Joe Burrow that we all know. And
then,
do you want to talk about NBA?
Yeah.
So I would love to talk about NBA. Who's your league pass team this year? If you had league pass, who are you throwing on? So it's not like your favorite team, which is the Thunder. Don't say that because that's
the Magic.
It's a Magic. Why is the Magic your league pass team?
Because Paulo Banchero he's got one of the nicest bags for such a guy that size in the league.
He's tough. Those young teams, man. I think my league pass team would be Detroit, bro. I love that roster in Detroit. I love Cade, Ivy, and then the twin Duran. And
I don't know.
Thompson. Ausar Thompson is tough. I think I would throw Detroit on when the Lakers are not on and the big three's not playing. Austin Reeves, AD, and LeBron. Big three in LA.
Yeah, I watched a couple of league pass teams last year of the Magic, and they have a good young core too.
Are they a playoff team? Are they a play-in team this year? They could be.
Say they have play-in hopes for sure. Like guarantee play-in. Probably. I can't say that, but I mean they have a good roster.
They have a shot. They do have a shot, and I like Anthony Black. I like his game. I think he'll develop well. I wish he would be better.
They still got Franz too.
Dude, Franz is legit.
Yeah,
I like Franz. I like my white boys from Michigan.
Oh my god.
I don't know about Jalen Suggs though.
You are not Austin Reeves.
I thought he would be a lot better.
Who is my league pass? Are you really gonna ask me that question?
Well, I mean, you
wait. Let's do this. Name 8 players on the Warriors roster right now. Right now, today.
Chris Paul, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Draymond Green. No. Stop. Don't say anything.
This is a podcast, so we need to keep the flow of the conversation going.
Don't fucking say anything. God damn it. What's his fucking name?
You can name 5.
I'm trying to think of the center right now. And it's Kevon Looney.
I need, what did I ask for? 7?
8.
You need 2 more. So you need 2 bench guys.
We trade.
I want full names too. Not government, just like first and last.
Kyle, not Kuzma. Not Kuzma. Kaminga.
What's his first name?
I'm trying to think of Kaminga. Fuck, what's Kaminga's first name?
Okay, you got Kaminga. I need one more.
Don't we have Drake Moody? Or no, not Drake Moody. Who am I?
See, this is bad.
Who am I?
Jake Moody, the kicker.
Jake Moody from Michigan. Was he a 3rd round pick? First.
He's on the Niners.
Shut the fuck up so I can think. Wait.
Should we give him Moody?
Steph.
I think we'll give him Moody.
Moses
Moody.
No, wait. I'm thinking there's another guy I'm thinking about in our starting 5.
No, you named. Oh yeah, he didn't name Kansas small forward.
Andrew Wiggins.
Yes.
Andrew Wiggins. Yep.
I believe Destin still owes me money from Andrew Wiggins and Jabari
Parker.
Yeah. I think it was like $10, but I think
can't help it injuries.
Cool. I know the fucking.
I mean, I got it right. Andrew Wiggins All-Star.
Imagine Prime Jabari and Giannis at the same time.
I know that would have been kind of nasty.
Crazy
Middleton. Okay. Wait, let's do this. The rapper thing. Explain it.
Jonathan Kaminga. Moses Moody. Okay.
Iguodala still in the Warriors?
Nope. He
retired.
He retired. I think he's a coach now on the staff or something like that. Anyway. So we have we're going to call this our barbershop topics. It's the most debate-like. We are starting off with our special guest. I think we'll keep this going. But today we have NBA players and their rapper counterparts.
I love this one. I love this one.
Nice and spicy.
I love this one. So we're just gonna throw out a name. Are we gonna collectively?
Do we want to do rappers first and then match, or NBA players first and then match?
I think we'll do rappers
first and then match.
And is it gonna be collective or is it gonna be
we can have our own takes and then we can maybe have a collective one that we'll like tweet out or X out or whatever the kids.
Let's do like 5. Let's do 5. I'm gonna throw one out here right off the bat. I want to know what Destin thinks of this first before we have a debate. Jay-Z.
Oh, nice.
Wait, is it current? It's current, only current players.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to go with. Let's not go into Bill Russell.
Okay, Jay-Z.
Like,
for current players.
Yeah.
It's probably. Why are you laughing? You know the answer.
I know. I just wanted to get that one out.
I just want to hear my king, LeBron James, in there.
Yeah. Okay. Now, is that consensus?
Actually, yeah.
He's a king. He's an OG.
Yeah, that's not a bad one. I can kind of roll with that one.
Who would you say if you were thinking another person?
Well, I was gonna say LeBron was someone else, but actually, I kind of concede the Jay-Z thing.
Were you gonna
say your other?
I was gonna say LeBron was more like Drake, who's like a hit.
Drake would be like
everywhere he goes.
Okay, let's do Drake. Let's do Drake. It's not LeBron. Let's do Drake.
Steph Curry.
Steph Curry was my other one that I could see there. I mean,
it came up around same time, and
he's
been dominant ever since.
Yeah.
Top.
But he doesn't come close to like a Jay-Z or like a LeBron. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
I would say no.
Lil Wayne. I got a good one for Lil Wayne.
Okay, you go first then.
KD.
AD?
KD.
Oh, KD.
Kevin Durant.
Maybe.
Because you got to think about it. Lil Wayne is like, people look at him as like the GOAT, like OG, yeah, like that kind of.
I guess if we're going current too, I mean.
Most talented.
Yeah, I don't think KD's a bad take because the guy who I would say that's not current, so we can't use him, but who I would say that kind of popped up was Kobe Bryant.
Okay.
And Wayne. I could kind of see it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Let me throw another rapper out.
I have a name first, and I think this should be pretty obvious.
Okay.
Jack Harlow.
Tyler Hero.
Austin Reeves.
What?
I thought Tyler Hero just because he has the song.
I think Austin Reeves.
Can we also include African American guys as well, or
yes.
Are we
okay. Yes. If you
no, I'm only saying white.
Harlow. He sounds just like the.
Yeah. I'm thinking Tyler Hero because Jack Harlow kind of has like that kind of hood swag.
Austin Reeves, does he not have that?
Austin Reeves doesn't really have like
Austin.
He doesn't have the drip. He's saucy on the.
What about a Jordan Poole?
Nah, Jordan Poole's a little too much of a playboy. I don't think Harlow's about all that action.
He kind of is. That's a good one. I just couldn't see him.
Try to do more than just a feature.
I couldn't see like past the white, but I can see Jordan Poole.
You know who else I could see is kind of saucy?
Jordan Poole is good. I like that. I like Jordan Poole. I think that's
who's the guy that got traded from the Kings?
I'm gonna stick with that one.
Thinking about
the Kings.
Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, maybe Tyrese. No, maybe not.
No.
Tyrese Halliburton.
Do you know about what college you went to?
I'm not. We're not going down.
J. Cole. J. Cole.
Ooh.
This is kind of a tougher one.
I'm trying.
Kawhi Leonard.
I kind of like that.
Wow, that's fucking great.
I kind of like that. Yeah.
Kawhi Leonard.
Like,
yeah.
You know,
explain it.
I think they're both top guys because Kawhi's got 2 chips and 2 MVPs in the finals, but they're not like J. Cole has no Grammys, no like MVP kind of awards, but they're top guys, but they have fallen off in recent years where I wouldn't consider either of them top 5 currently.
I would say like their styles are like similar, like fundamental, like lyrically, he spits. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's great in his craft.
His flow is just.
Yeah. I can see it. I like it.
Yeah, they keep to themselves too. They don't really.
Yeah, pretty quiet guy.
Let's do one more. Des, give us a name.
Let's go with the baby.
Oh. One
I'm
hit
gonna
wonder.
go- I'm gonna go.
Same flow.
Who's the
One
guard?
year, 1 year prime.
The Kings that I'm trying to think of.
It's not De'Aaron Fox.
Not you're not thinking.
That's no
De'Aaron
way
Fox?
it's De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox is
Dame?
ascending.
Dame.
No. I would say Dame is better than
Yeah.
the baby, his status.
Jeremy Lin.
Oh shit. One hit wonder? Dude.
Trey Young.
No. We're literally looking at like a 2 year max window of success.
Yeah, I don't even think Jeremy Lin had that. He had like 10 days.
Yeah, no, Jeremy Lin was really short. Or not really short, but
I know what you're saying. Maybe like an all-star 1 year, but then it was just like rubbish.
yeah, like you're just sick of them after. Like get them off my team after.
Yeah, you don't even want to see them. Like no one likes them on social media.
J.R. Smith.
No, everyone loves J.R. Smith. That's why. I don't know. That's a good one. That's maybe a comment. Drop down in the comments who you think the baby is.
Who's the baby of the NBA?
Yeah. That's a good comparison.
I got one more.
Yeah, let's hit it. This is fun.
Zaddy. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's a joke. Calm down.
Funny.
No one else.
Chris Amamian.
Oh.
NBA players, yeah.
Why don't we think of like Kendrick Lamar? Like I feel like that's a name we have to go into.
Dude, that's Kawhi.
Maybe
I like Kawhi with J. Cole more.
Dude, Kendrick Lamar is more reserved though. You don't hear shit from him, but he's like one of the great.
I know. Yeah.
Is he Giannis? No.
No.
Who would you say is like Giannis then?
Like Giannis, holy shit. I don't know. I don't really know the rap game. Who's like ascending? Like who's like one of the best in the game right now?
Oh.
I really don't know music that well. Like this is your forte.
I mean Kanye's still in there.
Oh, Kanye, Kyrie.
Kyrie.
Like one of the best, like super skilled, but just like off the court, he's just cuckoo.
Eminem's still in there. You got. Can we include girls too?
Yeah, let's
like who's like.
Are we doing WNBA or are we just
no? We just do it NBA with like Cardi B.
I don't know. I don't think that could work.
No, that won't work.
I mean, couldn't you say like?
Yeah, who? Yeah, I want to know who you have at Cardi B NBA.
Would be Travis Scott. Russell Westbrook.
That's
Travis
good.
Scott.
Yeah.
Super edit. Wow, that's pretty good. Like this is kind of pleasantly surprised that
Cardi B to me is probably more like I think she's a little more like James Harden right now.
Why?
I just feel like
that's Lil Baby. James Harden's Lil Baby.
Here, maybe they have some like controversy, some like drama surrounding them, but they're still.
What controversy or drama has Cardi B had?
Did you not see her like she was like throwing shit at the fans at like one of her concerts? I think she threw the microphone twice though. And then she's had like drama with like Offset and like the cheating scandals. Like she's been in some like ish there. Like they're not ascending to like that echelon tier. Of,
I don't think we can compare Cardi B to an NBA.
Okay.
Let's move on. I think that was a good segment. I think that was good.
That was fire.
Let's
move on to a tier. Let's do a tier talk to end the podcast. Do you have a suggestion, Destin, or do you want to?
No, I want to hear your guys' ideas.
No, because he doesn't have a good one. He's revisiting athlete tiers.
Oh, I do.
So that could be not tier talk, but that could be a conversation. But I want to
like to. Yeah, we could talk about that.
Or who has the most game? We could bring in that.
Let's do a tier talk. I mean, let's do a athletes thing. Let's revisit it.
You just want to. Okay.
Let's dive right into it.
Let me re-rank my tiers.
Did I ever that? And I'm gonna say who I feel has been disrespected.
No, maybe I re-ranked my tiers and it was just you and me, and we didn't really like post it.
Okay, go. Let's just tell the people.
So tier 1, we have really like to me, this is like pro guys, fringe pro guys, wildly successful college athletes like There's it's just an echelon of a tier. And so it's Alama, Kanai, and Cole Arsenal.
I think it's two. I think it's a 2-tier.
And
I think it's two people.
Who?
I'm leaving Cole off the list. I think it's Alaman Kanai.
What do you think?
Well, I know Cole. Where's Cole playing at now?
Cole Arsenal was supposed to play.
He's not playing
overseas at a few areas, but he ended up coaching now. He's in a coaching.
Yeah, what do you say? Come on.
Cole was pretty athletic.
D2 guy.
Athletic wise,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say, let's just put the D1 guys together.
But yeah, that based off nothing against Cole, but based off what Alama and Kanai have done, they could be in a tier on their own.
And I think Cole could have went D1 for football, but we're not gonna do what ifs. So because I could have went D1 for baseball.
Okay, if we entertain that, where would you put Cole Ars in his own tier, or are you gonna group him with a few other guys?
No, close with me. I'll bust that fuck up.
Okay, well, let's go back to my tiers because I'm Nick Wright for the moment. And we're gonna go to tier 2, which is not the pro echelon of guys, but great athletes. Maybe college didn't pan out as much, but very solid athletes. Like, we still go to the park and you're like, yeah, like,
maybe I think tier 2 should be like the good athletes who could have played their sport at a D3 level if they wanted to. Just because they didn't doesn't mean they shouldn't be in the tier.
I think most of our chat falls in the tier 2.
Let me just build.
Do yours. You're probably
calm down.
Yeah, go ahead.
Cole, mouse off. I think I'm gonna throw Cortez Furia in here.
Thank you.
I think I am
This has been getting disrespected by these tiers.
I think we're just gonna have to give him the respect for being a D1 running back at Fordham. He is a pretty solid athlete, even when we do play. I think, I think when you go back to high school, he was a 4-sport athlete. So I think we got to throw a little bit of he's in tier 2. He might be lower tier 2. Let's just leave him there. Nick Buto.
Yep.
Nick Buto hasn't played a lot with us as of late. He's been busy doing PT stuff, but solid athlete, moves well. He's just small guy.
He plays the game the right way.
But
he's a good athlete.
Can move, very coordinated.
I'd say he's the most coordinated in the chat.
I think when I think of tier 2, besides you, in this area, I think the other poster board I would have on here is Hunter Hosoda. Hunter Hosoda to me speaks to what tier 2 is. Great athlete, undersized guy.
He's the definition of tier 2.
He's not in the pro tier 1 echelon, but he's a great athlete. He's just a smaller guy, but he's probably, like, when I think of is who's good in all the sports. I don't ever want to stroke your ego, but Cole might be good. Hunter's there. Hunter's definitely there. So
Hunter's there.
Even in baseball, is he not nice in baseball?
I mean, I was better than him, but we can argue about that.
Anyway, but he was definitely better than you at basketball, though. Like, you think he would have you like
he was
1v1?
I think 1-on-1's different, but I think because you know me, Des. Especially in my
if there's no refs.
I thought you said you could be Cole 1v1, Des.
I think Des could beat me.
If there's no refs, maybe.
Back when I was a little heavier.
If there's refs, maybe. If there's no refs, then I don't know how many shoulders I can take to the chest.
Back when I was a little heavier, I dropped that shoulder a bit. No extension on the arm though, just to drop the shoulder, but no extension on the arm.
But yeah, Hunter's in there. Hunter, he might have you 1v1, but he definitely has you 5v5.
He does,
and maybe even 3v3. I mean, who knows?
Yeah, he's better at basketball.
And I think I gotta throw him in here. I think he's competitive. I think he wants. I'm gonna speak for him. I think he wants all of that smoke, and that's Jonah Lai. I think Jonah Lai has to go in this tier.
Okay.
I think Jonah Lai's in this tier. I think he's
I
nice.
like
I think
it.
he's got the sauce. He can cover Cole. He can cover Hunter. I think we're gonna put.
No cleats.
Jonah Lai ain't in this tier.
I think we're
Jonah Lai
gonna
ain't in
put.
this tier. And that's meant with disrespect.
What?
Jonah Lai ain't in this tier.
Wow. Wow. Explain why.
Yeah, explain your tier two.
Explain why.
Too many injuries. Too many injuries. Every time we're playing,
Ankle
something's
braces.
wrong with ankles. Every time we're playing,
He has
something's
braces
wrong.
now.
Ankle
He's got
problem.
ankle braces.
He's been talking about 1v1ing Hunter ever since we graduated from high school.
He actually did. He actually did, and he lost. I don't know when that was, but it was recent.
He lost or something.
Who's
I
your
need
tier
to see it
two?
again.
Who's your tier two?
Yeah, that
I agree with the tier 2 you put up so far. I don't.
Except the last guy.
except for Jonah.
Yeah.
And then I think
Don't
I
like that
gotta
one.
throw in. I think we gotta throw a Destin into tier two. I think that's
Nah.
no.
No.
No. I'm gonna speak. I'm gonna be honest. Not just because you're here. I think I've always had you high, and I think you've ascended the most out of anyone. I'm gonna throw you in there. I'm also gonna. I don't know because as an
Niche is who you want to say.
no, as an athlete, this guy is a tier two, but being an athlete is coordination. So I can't put Chris in there because he's a great athlete. Like he has great speed. I guess he's strong for his weight. But when you're
Does
like,
he jump well now?
but when you're worse than Spencer at basketball, I cannot put you as a tier two athlete.
I'm not that.
And he's legitimately worse than Spencer at basketball. Trust me.
I heard the 1v1 went down over this past summer, and I wasn't there. I wish I was there to see it, but I heard there was something.
But he is. I would say he's the second fastest. First, maybe right now, he might be faster. I think he's faster than Cole right now.
Arsenal.
Right now,
they need to race. They need to race.
But he's a really fast. Yeah, he's a good athlete.
How does he?
I think he jumps probably right after Kanai. He's up there.
He's sure.
I think so.
Some of the guys, I feel like Cortez can jump too now.
No, Chris is a good athlete. He came a long way too. He came a long way.
From his.
Okay, who's the tier three? Who's your tier threes?
Jonah Lai.
Tier 3 to me is where you get more into like your average Joe, like how just like
your average
normal
Joe.
Person on the street.
Destin, he's calling you an average
Joe. I think we're pretty above.
I would say I'm an average Joe.
I think we're an over represented athlete like friend group, which kind of makes sense because we all played sports. But I think this is more like.
Did we all play sports?
Most of us played sports. I think this
bowling counts.
Where like when you're at the park, you're not. These are like solid players. We're not really blown away by these guys. They're not the tier.
Which Park are we talking about?
Oh, Parker. Fuck.
Whoa! I didn't say Parker.
I forgot Parker.
I said Park, but let's slow down.
I was forgot about Parker. Parker's
a tier 2.
Tier 3, then I should be in tier 4. Parker's a good athlete.
Parker's a tier 2.
I'm gonna save
tier best beer drinker in the group.
On the top end of tier 3, fringe bottom tier 2. Like if we ranked it, him and Cortez would be like over there.
What's like the disrespect to Cortez, man? Like
Parker's pretty athlete.
No, I think Parker's a tier 2.
Him and Cortez would be like.
I think they're both tier 2.
I think Parker.
I don't know. Cortez should be low tier 2.
You don't think him and Parker Van Dyke are not in this same like echelon, like together? They almost might be tier 2.5. Just them two.
I don't think we give Cortez enough credit for playing D1 football.
I give him credit.
Not just playing. He had some touchdowns too.
I literally race him, but we're also in it with Cole, Hunter, Nick Buto. I think
we're all.
I think Jonah Lai would be like 2.5 as well. I think
those tier 2 guys are on the same level. Like I don't see a clear-cut difference between any of us.
You know what? That's a good point because I'm arguing with myself about.
If we're gonna go off like what are we comparing Cortez with? Because if you compare like strength, he'll probably beat a lot of the tier 2 guys. He's beating Cole for sure.
Yeah, Cortez strong.
Yeah, he is. I'm not strong at all. I'm not claiming that.
So
I've never.
So you know what? I'm gonna throw Parker in tier 2. I kind of like that. We do forget about Parker. That's a fat tier 2. There's what, 6 guys in there?
We have a fat chat. Okay,
We have-
let's just
fairly
kind of like
athletic group.
Speed up. Okay.
speed it up. I just want to
Tier
know.
3
I just want to know where you're
is
at. Where are you?
Destin,
Are you in the same tier as him?
Noah Niche. We'll throw.
Spencer's in the same tier as
Let's
me.
throw Chris in there.
Definitely.
We'll throw. I like to throw Carl Chang with Chris. I think that makes sense.
That's it.
Yeah, Carl
Yeah,
Chang.
we gotta consider the water sports too, because that's where Carl Chang
But
comes.
Carl's probably better at basketball
That's
than
true.
Chris.
We gotta
Like,
consider water sports.
Chris and Carl in basketball.
And we gotta consider like natural strength. Like
So
this
me,
is built. Like
Carl's got old man strength at the age of
Built.
24.
shit.
so I would be in tier 3 as well. Destin, Noah, Carl, Chris, me. Who
Okay,
am I?
That's
need a
everyone.
list.
That's Harrison.
I didn't put Harrison in there.
I think Harrison is in there.
if Harrison isn't in there, I'm gonna say you shouldn't be either.
Wait, so where do you rank Harrison? And you rank Harrison and Spence in the same one?
I said there's 3 tiers.
Yeah. There's not really like a really bad athlete.
I won't be a dick. I'm gonna put Harrison in tier 3. I won't be a dick and be like, oh, Harrison's just the only tier 4. I'm not gonna be a dick.
Talking about speed, I think Harrison's beat me. He thirsted you.
Yeah.
that
Harrison's
was
a good
8 months
athlete.
ago,
He's
speed.
an underrated athlete.
Yeah, he's like the Austin Eckler in our pickup flag football games.
He's like that check down and he'll get you some yards.
He gives me more Cooper Cup than Austin Eckler, but
Okay.
Okay, before we end this, I wanna let's do some comparisons. So when we do play flag football, let's compare them to NFL counterparts. So we'll start from tier 1 and then we'll work our way down, and then that will be the podcast.
I like that.
Okay.
Kanai Akana to me.
So he's never played football with us, but he's like who's like a specimen.
Julio Jones, but is he?
No, we're gonna do. Let's do current. Let's do current right now. Let's do current.
Not Tay.
Alamo. That's pretty cool to say.
Yeah.
Alamo. Alamo.
Yeah,
It's pretty
I
fucking
think we
cool.
can wipe it. Maybe Jason Kelsey. We can throw. Okay, but okay.
If Kanai, if like we were NFL players, Kanai would be like is that what we're looking at.
Yeah.
Eagles.
I like this. Do you like Kyle Pitts for Kanai?
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Eagles wide receiver Brown.
He's not AJ Brown because AJ Brown's super strong. I mean, Kanai's strong, but he's not like huge. I
like the Kyle Pitts.
I like Kyle Pitts.
All right, fine.
Like pretty athletic in all aspects. Okay, so
maybe a bit misused in that Falcons offense, but
yeah. Okay, we'll do Kyle Pitts. I like that.
Travis Kelsey? No. Okay. Kyle Pitts.
I think we'll just save Travis Kelsey for a certain.
Oh God. Oh God.
No,
I'd like to suggest a Dalton Kincaid comparison for myself.
Dalton Kincaid.
You know, I really want to see his impact at the NFL level because in pickup flag football, you have a very great impact to the team. So we'll wait on that one. Let's do tier 2s. Let's do Nick. We said Nick first, I think. Or let's do Cole. Cole Ars. We'll do Cole Ars.
If Cole Ars like football with us, Cole Ars would probably be like a Tyreek Hill, honestly, playing with us.
Who's the?
He's probably moving at a different speed.
Eagles.
I like
Devonta.
No, I don't
or
think-
Justin Jefferson makes the most sense.
I don't know. How about Jamar Chase?
He's not as physical as Jamar.
I like OBJ.
He's more finesse.
I like Cole OBJ
Old OBJ is a good one.
because he's like swaggy
Okay.
and he talks a lot.
Old OBJ. Okay.
Yeah, I like old OBJ. Let's do OBJ. One hand catch OBJ. Okay, Nick Buto. This is a fun one. Destin probably know better than
Like
everyone.
honestly, like in our pickup games, like a Lamar Jackson for Nick Buto. When
I like it.
when he's QB, if he goes on a run, no one's touching him.
But I want to say Lamar Jackson, but like MVP Lamar Jackson.
Okay.
Nick is low-key the best player in when we play.
Yeah, if Nick gets the ball in space, it is a little bit It was a little bit scary.
I think Nick is the top player in our league.
Okay.
Anyway, okay, so Nick Lamar Jackson, I like it. I like it.
Hunter Hosoda.
Hunter Hosoda.
Jake Bobo.
Who?
Jake Bobo, the Seahawks receiver.
Jake Bobo. Hunter probably wants a DK comparison, but we're not going to give.
He does want a DK comparison.
He's not a specimen.
He's not DK Metcalf. He's Stephon Diggs.
Yeah. Nah.
He's not Diggs.
I don't. Nah.
CeeDee Lamb.
Devontae.
I don't know if he's Tay.
I could see Devontae.
I could see Devontae.
Tay.
I could see Devontae, great route runner, steady.
Okay. Hunter do be playing Q a lot though.
I know, but I don't know like a Q that would fit him.
Patty Mahomes.
What?
Let's see. Oh,
Trevor Lawrence.
No, not Tua.
why Tua? They both got a little meat on the bones. Like
I kind of like Tua.
Josh Allen then.
Kind of like Tua.
Not different kind.
I don't think no, he's a better athlete than Tua, honestly. If we're doing comparable to like the league. That one's hard. That one's hard because he's like a Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter? I don't know.
Okay.
Hunter, Travis Hunter, maybe.
Hunter, Travis Hunter Hosoda for Heisman.
Honestly, Travis Hunter. Honestly.
Okay.
That's pretty good. I like Travis Hunter. Cortez.
Christian.
No, you gotta be more of a bruiser kind of guy.
Who wants to run through? He's not Henry.
Like a David Montgomery.
Saquon's
not as much of a bruiser if you watch this play style.
I know, but he has those legs. I just like Saquon. I mean,
Josh Jacobs.
Ooh, I like that. I like that.
Filipino Josh Jacobs. Wait, is he not Filipino? Is he?
Yeah.
Filipino, yeah.
No, I'm saying Josh Jacobs.
I don't know what he is.
Anyway,
I like Josh Jacobs. I like Josh Jacobs. That's a good one.
Who else is in that chat? Parker Van Dyke.
I gave Harrison Austin Eckler. What do we think about that?
I like it.
We'll go with it.
Check down.
Parker Van Dyke.
Cooper Kupp. Based off.
Who?
Honestly, sure. I don't know who I would say for Parker. He hasn't played that much. I don't know his game.
Neither has Cooper Kupp since the Super Bowl.
But I want to say a guy who just doesn't give a fuck, but he's pretty good. Like, you know what I'm saying? He just goes out there and fucking balls. I don't know who that would be.
AB.
Yeah, but
He's not gonna be Antonio Brown.
I don't know.
Is he even in the fucking league now? No, right?
No, he's not.
No, right?
He's never going to be in the league.
He's done.
It's crazy to think he was like the best wide receiver in the game.
He's still a Hall of Famer, though.
Yes.
Antonio Brown is still a Hall of Famer. We should.
I don't know if they would put him in the Hall of Fame, though. Honestly, that's a bad look in the Hall of Fame.
It shouldn't matter that he has the brain issues.
It should. It's just how you represent. The Hall of Fame is just not what you do in the field. It's kind of how you represent the game.
He didn't kill anyone. He didn't Carl Malone at anyone. Like,
I don't know. He's probably done.
It's not the same.
Some shit.
He's not OJ. He should be in the Hall.
I don't know. Not yet. He hasn't done anything yet.
Antonio Brown should be in the Hall.
Okay, let's do Calvin. I mean, let's do Cole Mossoff. But we gotta do current.
I want Calvin Johnson.
We gotta do. I mean, I don't know.
Current.
Who's just like a big time receiver?
You're honestly kind of a Kenny Pickett.
Oh shit.
No, you're not Travis Kelce. You're not that good, but you're more.
I mean, I am like back-to-back offensive player of the year.
Oh, gosh.
I don't know.
Oh, God.
That's
so Cooper Kupp.
No, I'm not Cooper Kupp. I'm not a possession receiver.
You're literally Jamar Chase.
No.
We'll give you like a. Who's a?
Give me Darren Waller. I'll take Darren Waller.
I like Darren Waller. Yeah, that is a good one.
I like Darren Waller.
Calvin Johnson, maybe not yet.
Maybe Calvin Johnson. Maybe one day. Maybe if I go back to back, maybe Calvin Johnson.
All time, you were more like.
Randy Moss?
Randy Moss, probably. Yeah.
T.O.?
Who are we giving
Get
Jonah
the fuck
Lai?
out of here.
Huh?
Who are we giving Jonah Lai?
Oh shit, John Lai's tough. John Lai's
Like a
tough.
Jalen Ramsey?
Jalen Waddle.
No, not Jalen Waddle. Not Jalen Waddle. He ain't that quick, but he's good.
Pacheco.
No.
I say it's got to be a defensive guy. I think
Xavier
that's
Howard?
where impact is felt most.
Fitzpatrick.
Not to me, but maybe
Oh
to
my
others.
god.
I don't feel its impact, but
I don't think he guards you.
he
Maybe that's why
usually
you don't-
does actually.
Maybe that's why you don't feel
If
it.
you're not on me, it's usually him or Hunt or something.
Can't believe-
Maybe that's why you want offensive player of the year because it wasn't me.
We gotta see it again. We gotta see it again.
Jonah would be like yeah, I think we gotta go DB, yeah.
Like a
What DB are we thinking? Fitzpatrick.
well, if he's a tier 3 athlete, we can't go Byron Jones.
Is he sauce?
No, it's not Sauce. Is he like a
Jari.
Stephon Gilmore?
Well, I was just about to say Stephon Gilmore or
Yeah.
like a Richard Sherman.
I was just kind of like thinking of slower DB.
Derwin James.
No, I think Stephon Gilmore is good.
All right.
Yeah.
Wait,
Okay.
who else are we missing?
Who are we missing?
Carl Chang.
Carl. Who's
Joe Burrow.
Juju Smith-Schuster?
Okay, yeah. I actually we're right there.
I kind of like Juju.
I kind of like Juju.
Or maybe like who's dirty on the defensive side? Like maybe like a
Trevon Diggs. No.
Myles Garrett or like someone who's just like dirty, like a dirty fucking player. Vontaze Burfict, maybe? I'm thinking that.
Okay.
What was his name? Gardner Johnson, CJ.
TJ Gardner Johnson. Maybe a maybe,
Patrick Surtain. No.
maybe a Grayson Allen of the NBA. I don't know. Did we get everyone?
Chris.
Chris is like a
Don't say Jeff.
Diggs. Are we doing Diggs?
Trevon Diggs.
No,
Because he gets burnt,
gotta
but
be someone that's chirping the whole game.
Richard Sherman, if he was still playing.
oh, fucking Jair.
No, I got Josh Norman.
Josh
Josh
Norman.
Norman.
That's good.
Josh Norman. Yes.
They get good plays and then they'll be chirping, but then they could
Yes.
also have a bad play and
Yeah.
still be chirping.
Yes.
you know?
Josh Norman. I like it. I like
Okay,
it.
I would be.
Oh yeah, Spencer. Like maybe like a CJ Uzoma.
Who's the Viking?
Like a blocking tight end.
You're not TJ Hawkinson.
TJ
No.
Hawkinson.
No.
TJ Hawkinson.
You're more like a
Jason Witten.
No, Jason Witten.
Like end of career Jason Witten.
barely can move. That Jason Witten.
That's awful. All
No.
time, I'd be more like.
But that is what I give you.
You're not. No.
Finally hear Jason Witten.
No, Cole.
No.
I'm a red zone guy. You're underrating me.
You're like a big body though. You're like a
Who's a big ass tight end? Jimmy Graham.
no, because you're not like a pass catcher. You're not known to be pass catcher. You're more like a run blocker.
We're playing 7v7. Like, but you got to give me someone.
But who can't catch too?
I can catch. I'm coordinated. I'm an actual athlete.
Gerald Everett?
Evan Ingram.
No, he's
He does have drop problems, but he's more athletic.
I'm not George Kittle, but like,
no, you're not.
I guess Jason Witten does have solid hands. Okay.
Yeah, you're let's give you a not end of career Jason Witten, but outside of his prime Jason Witten.
whatever. Not even a current player. Breaking all the rules.
I'm just trying to think of a tight end.
We could do current Jason Witten. It might still fit.
Yeah, we'll do current Jason Witten,
What the?
or maybe
I am not that. I'm Zach Ertz. Mark Andrews.
Mark.
Tampa Bay Rob Gronkowski.
Hmm?
I don't know.
Kyle Rudolph.
Yeah, maybe a Kyle. I like Kyle Rudolph, honestly.
Like, come on.
Anyway, Spence,
Wait,
do we have any more topics? I think that's it, huh? has been going on quite a bit, quite a long time.
I don't know. Is there anything pressing that we need to bring up here? Maybe any 1v1s you're trying to instigate here?
Oh, I'm trying to get you.
Me?
Spencer Lopez.
Let's do it.
I say game to 11. Make take. I give you 2 points max.
1s and 2s?
Yeah.
3 dribbles or no?
Can you get in the frame, please?
3 dribbles? No.
I mean, it doesn't matter. I feel
Are we calling our own fouls? Like, what's the foul sitch here?
Yeah, you call your own.
Can we vlog this when you guys are in California?
Yeah, wait. Let's film it, Des.
You should film it.
Let's do it 3 weeks from now.
Yes. 3 weeks. Put it in your schedule.
3 Sundays from now.
Like September 31st? Or September, or would it be
I don't think I'm doing anything.
October 1st?
I give you 2 points because I feel like there's gonna be some of them like you throw them up from behind your head and they'll go in. So
Hey,
October 1st, we'll meet in Irvine and we'll do it.
there you go.
October 1st, I want you at 11 a.m.
Maybe film it on live.
11 a.m. October 1st.
Maybe live it.
Whichever court is closest to
You're touching me. Don't touch me.
whichever court is closest to Hunter's house. I'm down.
There we go. We have a date, ladies and gentlemen.
11 a.m. October 1, baby.
what's our spread? What's our money lines?
What's
I
the
would
line on it?
say you are a plus 800.
So what's the point spread though?
Plus 800. What are you thinking? Thousands?
Yeah.
What's the point spread?
I don't know. If it's 3
I'm
dribbles,
putting my line at like the Wembanyama first.
It's not
first
3
overall
dribbles.
pick,
It's,
like minus 20,000.
it's unlimited dribbles.
unlimited dribbles, he has a better chance.
It's unlimited dribbles. We're not-
Chance, but I mean,
What are you weighing in now?
huh?
What are you weighing in now?
I'm solid 195.
What are you?
212.
Yeah, but
Drop the
I-
shoulder.
I ain't no Chris Hamamia. I ain't no Chris Hamamia now.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
I'd love to see it. I honestly love to see a one-on-one, like maybe like 3 reps for football.
October 1st, you're 24th,
Probably-
11 a.m. Irvine, California.
So this is my birthday present.
Yes, we are going to film it. 1v1.
So if I take Destin, do I get? Is it we're gonna be money?
What's the spread though? There needs to be a spread.
I'll give I think a decent, if you're going up to 11, right? I would say 7.5 is a
Take
decent
me.
spread.
Take me. Take me.
I'd say 7.5.
Take
Or
me.
what? 7.5?
Take me.
Yeah, 7.5.
Throw on me.
So he can
Throw
he can get
for
3. He can get 3.
for 4 to cover.
Yeah.
Throw on me.
Yep.
Throw on me.
I think that's a good line. Is that a good line? I think that's a good line.
I mean, yeah, but I think the public should take the minus on that.
Yeah.
Throw on me. Throw on me.
I don't know.
Seriously. Throw the house on me.
Who gets ball first?
Shoot for a ball.
So I get ball first.
We'll see.
Whoever shows up to the
No, we're
court,
shooting for
whoever
ball.
shows up to the court first
We're
gets to
shooting
pick
for
who
ball.
shoots the ball.
We're shooting for ball.
So it's like definitely the opposite person.
We should go play now.
I'm not playing basketball right now.
You don't want that work, bro. You don't want it.
I don't.
You
Yeah,
don't
he
want
needs to
that
train.
work.
He needs to train because 3 weeks from now.
You don't want that
Yeah,
work.
maybe I should train him.
You don't
We
want
can
that
play
work.
ball someday. Not now. I'm kind of just like.
Well,
nah,
when do you actually hoop?
I don't hoop.
Exactly.
We can hoop, but you're home, so I can hoop, and then Kanai can hoop too. And then we all good.
I'm
Destin, real quick, Super Bowl predictions before we leave.
Bias pick Bills.
Over.
NFC. I'll go with the Cowboys. They had a dominant game today.
So we both had the Cowboys in the Super Bowl. That was
I-
kind of our like, we didn't want to put like the Eagles or Niners. We said Cowboys.
I had the Chiefs. He had the Fins.
Dolphins.
I say
thought-
AFC. I say AFC champion comes out of the East.
Wow.
I love it, Des. I love it.
Patrick Mahomes disrespect is real.
I don't know
Yeah,
what.
they're doing every
Another
year.
banner.
Yeah.
Just
Anyway,
add chips on his shoulder. Just adding the chips on his shoulder.
Des, when are you coming back to the island?
Probably December, late this Christmas time.
At least you get to come. For how long do you think you'll, if anything?
I get 2 weeks there.
Cool.
So
Cool. We
2
will
weeks, you gotta
do.
cruise.
We will have pick up basketball, pick up football. Might throw another function at the house.
NFL Combine.
Yeah. This time at the house, I think we do no girlfriends allowed. I don't because I don't want it to turn on.
I didn't come last time.
No, but someone's did, and kind of the vibes were high at all time high. But we got to get the. I think it just needs to be a Hanabata boy.
We need another pick and to put a whole
So,
bullet.
are we
Yeah.
are we capping the amount of people that can come though?
No, I was kidding. You guys can invite all your girlfriends. More fun anyway. Anyway, Spence, you're the
Christmas time
host.
cruiser.
Close us out, buddy.
All right. We burned the midnight oil with Destin Watanabe, Turmoil Toil, and we appreciate you coming on to the
Yeah.
I
Appreciate
think
you
we,
guys for
I
having
think we got into some good topics today.
I
like
think
what
we did. Destin, if you want to come back on with a fourth, that might be cool.
Yeah, maybe
Up
we'll
to you.
maybe next week we'll have you and then we'll add like Hunt or something like
Or
that.
like ours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll be a reoccurring guest. I don't know.
A
This is
reoccurring
fun.
guest,
This is fun.
Greg Jennings.
Good
Fourth
band.
Cole? The fourth
band.
Cole?
The fourth call.
Maybe.
Greg
Oh.
Jennings. All right, we found
Maybe.
you.
Anyway, Spence,
That's all, folks.
that's all.
Fight on, baby.
All right.
Fight on.
How do you fucking end this recording?
That's
This part usually gets edited out.